Hello everyone, let's continue from where we have left. My last French lesson, why I hardly knew how to write. I should never learn anymore. I must stop there then. Oh, how sorry I was for not learning my lessons, for seeking birds' eggs, or going sliding on the Saar. My books that had seemed such a nuisance a while ago, so heavy to carry. My grammar, my history of the saints were old friends now that I could not give up. And M. Hamel too. The idea that he was going away, that I should never see him again, made me forget all about his ruler and how cranky he was. Now, what happened when he came to know, our little friends, when he came to know that today is his French class last lesson, he became upset, sad, and regretting that why he had wasted his time for hunting eggs and playing in Sar River. Till now, he considered his books as a burden, but now he wanted to consider them his best friends. He was also sorry that he is not going to see his master again, and this made him forget all about his ruler and his master's short tempered behavior also. Poor man, it was in honor of this last lesson that he had put on his fine Sunday clothes. Now he realized why his master was wearing his best clothes today because he was honoring this last lesson. That's why he was wearing his Sunday clothes because he wanted to pay respect to the French language. And now I understood why the old men of the village were sitting there in the back of the room. It was because they were sorry too. And now he also understood why the village people had gathered in their class because they also were feeling sorry and they because they had not gone to school more. They also wanted to pay respect to the teacher, to Mr. M. Hamel also. That's why they were gathered all here to listen the last French lesson. It was their way of thanking our master. They wanted to thank our master M. Hamel, who has been there for 40 years of faithful service and showing their respect for the country that was theirs no more. While I was thinking of all this, I heard my name called. It was my turn to recite. What would I not have given to be able to say that dreadful rule for the participle all through, very loud and clear and without one mistake? But I got mixed up on the first word and stood there holding on to my desk, my heart beating and not daring to look up. So now what happened when Franz was realized his why all village people had gathered here, and why his master was wearing the best clothes. Meanwhile, his teacher, M. Hamel, called his name and told him to recite the participles. He was very much sure that he will tell something about participles, but what happened? Everything got mixed up. He became confused and did not speak. His heart was beating very fast, and he did not dare to look up also. I heard M. Hamel say to me, I would not scold you, little Franz. You must feel bad enough. See how it is. Every day we have said to ourselves, Bah, I have plenty of time. I will learn it tomorrow. And now you see where we have come out. So now M. Hamel told Franz that today he is not going to scold him because he has already realized and felt sorry and bad also. And every day he told friends that we people, everybody here, those who are sitting here, we used to tell ourselves that we have plenty of time to learn our mother tongue. We'll learn it tomorrow. We are postponing our things of learning our own mother tongue. And now see the result. That is, from tomorrow, you are not going to learn French, but you have to study German language. Now, those fellows that's the great trouble with Alsace. She puts off learning till tomorrow. Now, those fellows out there will have the right to say to you, how is it? You pretend to be Frenchmen and yet you can neither speak nor write your own language. But you are not the worst, poor little France. We have all a great deal to reproach ourselves with. So, his teacher, M. Hamel, told him that it's not only your fault that you did not know how to write and speak your own mother tongue, but everybody sitting here also should be blamed for this, that they also do not know how to speak and write their own mother tongue. Your parents were not anxious enough to have you learn. That your parents have not made any efforts to tell you to learn your own mother tongue. They preferred to put you to work on a farm or at the mills. They used to send to you to the farm or any kind of work in the mills so that they can earn more money. And I, Mr. M. Hamel, he also told that he also to be blamed because have I not often sent you to water my flowers instead of learning your lessons? That he also used to send him to watering his plants. Whether telling him to learn French, he used to tell him to water his plants, and when he wanted to go to the fishing, he just give them a holiday. Then, from one thing to another, M. Hamel went on to talk of the French language, saying that it was the most beautiful language in the world, the clearest, the most logical, that we must guard it among us and never forget it. So, what happened now? M. Hamel told us that the French language is the most beautiful language, clearest, and the most logical language in the world. And we must protect it among us and we should never forget it. Because when a people are enslaved, as long as they hold fast to their language, it is as if they had the key to their prison.